Hello, my name's Lace. Welcome now, everybody, to my Vikings Season 5A review. This is a review for Viking Season 5 for the beginning. So this is like Volume 1 of Viking Season 5 Volume 1 review, Viking Season 5 Volume 8 review, because Season 5 has been split into two parts just like Viking Season 4 was. And overall, in my opinion, you should always split the Viking seasons down to these 10 episodes, because since the first three seasons of Vikings were 10 episodes, and the fourth season was split in two, I believe you could split the seasons. Like, season 4, the part 1 to me was a B. Part 2 was like a B+. This one, Viking Season 5, there's been a lot of talk about could the show be just as great without Ragnar Lothbrok, without Travis, the main character around. And for the most part, they do a good job. One, because they have 4 sons of Ivar, and the 4 sons of Ragnar, who basically are all different characteristics of Ragnar Lothbrok. They're all different characteristics of their father. Each of these sons have different characteristics of their father, and they have different motivations, different meanings, what they want in life. Bjorn has this adventure side of his family. Ube is more like the loving farmer type of Ragnar. Ivar is the cunning and in the most savage ways of Ragnar. And Vitzik is more like the lost person. He's more like his Uncle Rollo in a lot of sense. Now, Viking Season 5, I had a problem with the fact that they killed Sigurd way too early. Or that the fact that they killed Sigurd at all. I believe they should have 5 sons of Ragnar around instead of just, the regular 4. But what did I love about the season? I love the beginning of the raiding of England. I love when Ivar and Ube and Vitzik are raiding York. They're taking over these Christian towns. They're battling against the King of England, Aethelwulf Wolf. I just love every single moment of it. I love how each when they start to raid and when they start to attack a place full of innocent people. You see how they all react. Ivar's enjoying the carnage, enjoying the bloodshed, enjoying torturing a priest. Vitzik loves what he's doing. He loves raping a nun. I mean, it's what typical Vikings are. What they've done is horrible. Ube is the other brother. He's more in line of this is not for him. The rating is not for him. You can tell he's not attacking nobody that's attacking him. He's not killing anybody unless they're attacking him. He's not killing harmless people. I mean, what they showed him for Vikings, that it shows different characteristics of these characters. Ivar is an amazing character. What they've done with Ivar's character is just, you get that he's a bad person. You get that. But deep inside, the reason why he's doing all this stuff is to impress. He wants to impress the gods. He wants to forever be remembered. Even if as he believes, Ragnar Lothbrok might be forgotten, but no one will forget Ivar the Boneless. And he does not care. For the first half of this entire season, we get Vikings attacking England. Them have a different... the brothers basically have different discussions of how they should take over England, or basically should they make peace with them. It all goes into a lot of stuff. And it ultimately leads to different sides of the Viking culture of farming and raiding and who's going to be on whose side. I also like the fact that Floki, after the death of Helga, he says goodbye to Ivar. He decides to discover a new country, and he finds the land of the gods, and he wants to bring more people. He returns to Kattegat to bring some loyal followers of Valhalla, of basically being a Viking of Odin, and it's to populate this new colony, this new land. And ultimately, it's a very entertaining way of what's happening over that, the different types of families that have different beasts with each other, and it's just overall entertaining and good time with Floki. I love Floki's arc in this one. Now, the English side, I love what they were doing with King Aethelwulf at the beginning. I love what they were doing with his sons, Aethelred, Astrid. Aethelred and Astrid. Aethelred and I'm thinking out his dang name. Alfred. Yeah, Alfred, the main one, the guy who's gonna become Alfred the Great, who is Athelstan's son. Queen Judith is also doing her own gamble of being a little manipulator behind the scenes. Also, we have the new villain, or the new antagonist to Ivar, is Bishop Hedman, a very devout Christian man who, let's just say, he has temptations of the flesh. But he's a great warrior, so he's a very interesting arc. So the first half of Viking Season 5 I was liking, and then the second half of Viking Season 5A, they kind of went a bit, in some cases I did not enjoy. I did not like how a headman, who gets captured by the Ivar, and then I just thought it was going to be Headman within the Civil War to attack Lagatha. But instead, Headman decides to join Lagatha's side and to make out with her, and it just was to me a rush thing. I don't like rush things. Bjorn's storyline in this one, he discovers the Mediterranean, he travels around with Halfdan, he meets interesting new places, and it's very it's an interesting take, not the most entertaining, but still interesting. And then he comes back home, reunites with his mother, and then they are introduced to a little bit to Siwa people, who Bjorn leaves Torvi for. They admit it was best because they didn't love each other, and he gets a new wife, and this wife is killed off in the final battle. They introduce a new character and they kill her off. Why? Why introduce the character of Bjorn's second wife if you're just going to kill her off like that? To me, it was just stupid, and I did not like that part of the entire finale. The whole thing with Ivar versus Lagatha, I enjoyed. It's just, ultimately, I don't know where it's going to go this season fully, but overall, the Rise of Ragnar, Ivar, has done very good. I really enjoy what they're doing with Ivar. I really like what they're doing with Ube. I think they split up the brothers a little bit too soon. I believe Vikings Season 5 really should just focus on the Vikings attacking England, and then eventually at cliffhanger, Ube and Ivar leave because of their different beliefs of Viking culture. Ube likes farming, Ivar loves raiding. What do you want to be? I had to split more with Vitzik and develop these characters a little bit more. But overall, we got a little bit... What I did not like about just Viking Season 5 so far is just a lot of things felt super rushed. I didn't like how things felt, the quick pace of the freaking brothers separating so much. I didn't enjoy the Wolf getting killed off in almost... I didn't enjoy the Wolf's death. We were just seeing him become king to govern land. And if you were going to kill him off, okay, kill him off. If you want to kill him by bees, yes. But give him at least half a full season as king, and then in the finale kill him off. And then have Aethel Red or Alfred to be king. But they immediately put Alfred as king, so I kind of did not like that. I think they're setting up Alfred with freaking Ivar really too soon, and I believe that should be more season 6 line, or at least the second half. Actually, I think Alfred should be fighting against Ivar in season 6, and I think season 5 should all just been about Ivar getting revenge for his mother, killing off Lagatha, and basically raiding England and defeating Aethelwulf and Aethelred. And then Alfred should have just rose up and just to take the throne and defeat Ivar. So overall, I liked for the most part these new characters they introduced. For the most part, certain side characters like Margaret. Why is she still around? I hate her character. I hate her character with a passion. Her character is so stupid. I mean, I didn't like the fact that Ube and Torvi got together so quickly. At least build up to it. Again, build it up. If anything, don't have Ube immediately liking Torvi instantly. Don't have that. I had to have for like a second half. Tease it in the first half and then build it up. But for some odd reason, they just really wanted to rush this entire storyline of the Civil War, carnage, chaos. And overall, it was entertaining. I liked King Harold and Halfdan. Like how they have different sides, different viewpoints, and how King Harold falls in love with Astrid. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen when he finds out about her character death. I liked Astrid's arc in this one for the most part. And overall, certain things are making more sense, and it fits the story a lot better, but I have no idea where this thing's going to lead off to. I think Lagatha will die in this entire Viking Season 5, but overall, there was a lot of things I enjoyed about this season, but there was a lot of things that took away. Again, when you introduce new characters, don't kill them off just to kill them off in 2 episodes. To me, don't introduce characters that you just... Again, the Civil War should have been the second half of the season. The first half should have just been all about them raiding England and building up story arcs. And if you want to split the brothers up, you could have done it in the 5th, 6th episode, and then Ube would go over there, then you can interact with Torvi to see what people... I mean, it'll be an interesting take. Have like if they're fighting with the Siwa people and with King Harold trying to figure out an alliance and then who they're going to join with. And then that would have been better. And then so, my personal opinion, Viking Season 5 did a good job for the most part for the first half, but little things felt rushed. So, my personal opinion, Viking Season 5A, I'm going to give it a B+. I we'll have to go back to the season. I may give it an A-, but for now, it's a pretty dang good season, and I think I do like it better than the first half and second half of season 4. But overall, I don't think it'll be the top 3 of, Vikings season 1 or 3, but let me know what y'all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like, just screen down bottom in the comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion, I respect yours. What is your own personal opinion about Vikings season 5? Did you feel it was a little bit rushed? Did you like that Bjorn had a second wife that got killed off too quickly? Did you like about the Civil War ending? Did you like the finale? Just let me know what y'all think, everyone. Name's Elise, signing off for you to everybody. Bye-bye.